Hey guys, my name is Optels, and welcome to Fire Emblem Ships, where I feed everyone's inner 12-year-old fangirl, and I discuss ships within Fire Emblem. This is like a new series, a new fun idea I had, and I thought that I could use, my personal inner 12-year-old girl to take a look at these ships, analyze them, come up with cute things that they might do together, and I'm just saying, these may not be my personal ships. Don't attack me for it. Honestly, y'all just need to chill. It's my personal opinions. Let's see what will happen. And stick around. You may not ship it, but at the end you might. So that's pretty exciting, So for this first ship, I've decided to spin the wheel just so I can make it random. I'm not really sure what will pop up. Obviously, if you've clicked on this video, you know what ship will be chosen. But I just think it's really important to clarify that for this first one, I have no clue, what ship will be happening. So I just wrote the script based on what the wheel gave me. Also, if you want to influence what ships I'll cover next time or next episode or whatever, leave a comment. I'll most likely do it because people don't leave comments. So leave a comment and I'll probably do it. Anyways, thank y'all. Love y'all so much. And let's spin that wheel. So this is the wheel. So for the first episode, I wanted to just have it be up to random choice. And then for the rest of them, just leave comments. Or if you don't, I'll just keep going back to the wheel and see what pops up. And then I'll do the video on it. Obviously, if you've already clicked on this video, the choice has already been decided and you know what it's gonna be, but I don't know what it's gonna be right now. So if you go down here, I've inputted some ship names, both gay and straight, because representation is important. Anyways, so here we are. I chose these because I think that the fandom ships them. From what I've seen via fan art, whatever, this may not be my personal bias. I do have ships of my own because, that's just how it be sometimes. But, we're going to go ahead. We're going to see which one it is. But obviously, I have just chosen ones that I've seen that are popular within the fandom. All right, ready? Click. And I've only chosen 3 houses. One, because 3 houses is new and relevant. And we got Marianne x Hilda. I don't know if I spelled Marianne the name right, but Marianne x Hilda. All right. I'm here for it. First off, let's start by taking a look at the supports between Marianne and Hilda so we can gain a deeper understanding of the pair. So, the C support begins with Hilda leaving Marianne to do her cleaning, as usual, because Hilda really likes to just force all of her work onto other people. When Hilda comes back, she's like, what the hell happened in here? Because Marianne made a huge mess of the entire room. It's disgusting. She left all the books everywhere because she's supposed to be organizing the library. And Hilda's like, oh my god. I feel so bad. I thought Marianne was capable of doing this. I didn't know that she can't clean. And Marianne's like, I'm sorry for making a mess. In typical Marianne fashion, oh my bad, I'm so sorry. And then, so Hilda shows Marianne the proper strategies to sorting books and puts them all away. Basically, does all of her work in the first place, which is what she should have done, but whatever. So Marianne's like, oh, thank you so much for helping me. It's all very sweet and genuine. Hilda feels no remorse. She's like, oh no, it's all good. I'm sorry for leaving you with this mess. I'm glad we cleaned it together and hopefully you can be better next time. So we move on to their B support. Marianne and Hilda are cleaning again. This time they're in the infirmary. Marianne goes to put stuff in a cabinet, but she drops the crap all over the place while attempting to organize them once more. And so Hilda's like, stop, just stop. Just let me do it all. You just sit back, talk to me, be my conversation partner. I will organize this entire thing, okay? And Marianne's like, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I'm sorry. And then Hilda's like, it's kind of weird that you look so shy and you just seem so proper, yet you're really, really bad at cleaning. You just seem thoughtful and composed. And Marianne's like, oh, I'm sorry that it seems that way. And Hilda's like, whatever, apologize again. Like, okay. Then Marianne feeling bad for, so this is the A support now. So Marianne feels bad for making Hilda clean up all of her mess that she wanted to help Hilda with in the first place. But once again, Hilda just did it all again. And so she's like, I bought some pastries. And she shows up at Hilda's door. And Hilda's like, oh, you bought pastries. Okay, let's have a little tea party. So Hilda puts on the tea. And she's like, come sit down. And Marianne's like, okay. And so they go and they sit down. And Hilda's like, no, like, I actually really like helping you, Marianne. You're my friend. Like, I really value you. And I get sweets and a tea party out of it. Not to mention, like, Hilda's company, Marianne's company. So honestly, it's very sweet. It's a very tender moment that they share there. Like, Hilda, who absolutely despises doing work, actually really, really likes doing work when it comes to helping out her friend Marianne, which just does, oh, like, that's so sweet. What a great friend, you know? And she's like, and Marianne's like, well, I can learn how to clean. Like, I'll get better at it. Like, I promise. Like, it'll be okay. Like, I'm sorry to bother you. And Hilda's like, no. Like, you don't need to change a single thing. It is all good. I'm so used to she's used to the setup where Hilda cleans for Marianne, or basically Hilda just does her work in the first place. And then Marianne comes with pastries and tea parties later, and then the two like talk over the tea. Like, it's cute. She's used to the setup, and so she just doesn't want it to change, and she'd be upset if it did. And then Marianne's like, you know what? You're so good at speaking and cleaning, just everything that Marianne's not good at. Hilda's very strong. And so Hilda's like, oh my gosh, stop it. You're making me blush. Like, she literally says, you're making me blush. And then Hilda's just like, well, I enjoy helping you because there are things you're unable to do. And it just seems right that I should cover up for, like, your weaknesses. Like, you know, they balance each other out. They help each other out. And Hilda is super happy to do it. She doesn't see it as a burden or anything. And Marianne's like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm really sorry again, because, you know, Marianne has difficulties not saying sorry and apologizing for things because she automatically assumes everything is her fault. And so Hilda's like, no, stop, please don't apologize. I don't hate it. And she's actually learning from it. Like, Hilda's like, I've learned new techniques to make men do my work for me, so I appreciate it. Marianne. And Marianne's like, oh, that's good. And she's like, you know, I wonder if I could get men to do my work for me better if, you know, I acted like you and do the whole, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm not good at cleaning act. And then Marianne freaking laughs at Hilda. She's like, ah, that is so funny. Like, she thinks it is the funniest thing ever. And Marianne straight up laughs for, like, the rest of the support. Like, Marianne doesn't laugh. That is so rare for her to show genuine emotions of happiness. She always seems very regretful, very sad, very sullen and thoughtful. And she just seems so happy. She's laughing so hard. And Hilda's like, it's kind of rude that you're laughing at me, but it's okay because it's adorable. And Hilda's like, she's so adorable. And then Marianne laughs even more, and she's all excited and, like, super hyped up. And Hilda's like, oh my god, I love that laugh. Like, even though you're laughing at me, I love it. And she literally says, and I quote, how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute? Oh! And so you can see that just clearly inspired the ship, because Hilda constantly calls Marianne super cute and stuff. So, let's talk about why people ship Hilda and Marianne. So, to find out, like, information about this, I was on Instagram, I was on Twitter, I was looking through tags, I was trying to see, like, what do people like about this ship? And it's honestly just a bunch of wholesome fan art, like Hilda and Marianne cuddling. Like, it is so freaking cute. Oh my god, like, all y'all artists are out here doing your thing, and it looks so cute. A simple reason to why to ship them is the fact that they look like cotton candy. A lot of people refer to the ship as cotton candy because they're blue and they're pink. Like, it's very bright pastel colors. Aesthetically, the two of them fit each other. They just work. They also look very, very nice. It's a cute and a wholesome ship, you know. There's nothing really like nefarious about it or kind of like super sexy. Like, they just want to take care of each other. And Marianne is someone who needs that in her life. She doesn't need someone to like be all super sexy on her. She needs someone to take care of her. And I think that Hilda is a good balance of that, where Hilda can really be whatever Hilda wants. But first, Hilda is a carer for Marianne. She cares for her. And the two just really seem to bond over that. And it makes Marianne comfortable to the point where she can openly laugh around Hilda without having to refrain herself. Like, the scene where she just laughs, that is so pure and raw, and Hilda is just like, I'm just gonna let it happen because I love this. And Marianne just loves laughing, and she feels no regret for laughing. It's very nice. And Hilda, what's good for her is she does some self-sacrifice, where Hilda just absolutely hates cleaning. She will make anyone do the work for her. She doesn't care, but she does care when she makes Marianne do it, because she feels bad because Marianne just isn't able to do it. And so Hilda has some self-sacrifice there, where she can't afford to be lazy because she needs to help out Marianne, because Marianne isn't capable of doing it by herself. And so it's very sweet. It's very kind of Hilda to help Marianne out. Also, why people ship it is Hilda just outright calls Marianne cute, adorable, puts lots of girly, adjectives on Marianne. That triggers, all the shippers. Like, they hear that and they're like, my calling! It is time to write fan fiction and do fan art and all this just amazing looking art. Whenever like the characters just praise each other, it's cute. It's cute. So yeah, I think that's the reasoning behind why people ship Hilda and Marianne. Alright, now let's discuss some scenarios that I could see Hilda and Marianne doing together. So, I firmly believe that Hilda and Marianne have tea parties every night. They sit down, Hilda's like, bitch, did you just hear the shit Sylvain did? And Marianne's like, oh really? What did he do? And she's like, oh girl, let me tell you. Like, they get the most tea. Marianne actually, I feel like she knows everything that happens around Garrick Mach, because she is so quiet, and then Hilda just tells her everything. She's like, girl, can you believe this happened? And Marianne's like, yes, keep going. Yes, I love it. It's so cute. Hilda and Marianne also play Uno. I don't care if it doesn't exist in Garrick Mach. They play Uno. You have Uno. Only real ones know. Anyways, slumber party in the dorm room. They all have slumber parties. Tonight, they have a little slumber party together on the weekends. They just they set up some candles. I could see, maybe Marianne, writing a little bit of poetry in the candlelight while cuddling up with Hilda. That shit cute. And then, so Marianne would be like, hey, do you want to go brush the horses together? And Hilda's like, well, honestly, I don't really give a shit about horses. I don't care. But, because, it just sounds like too much effort to, brush the horses. But, if I can see that cute ass smile, yes. And so they brush the horses together. Hilda's, scrubbing the same spot on the horse, all over, they're brushing the horse in the same spot 45 times because she doesn't really care, and she's just distracted by Marianne's just heavenly pure smile as she talks to the horse. She smiles with the horse. I forgot Marianne's horse name, but god, that would be so cute together. And she's just I love looking at this, and Marianne's like, hello horse, how are you doing today? So Hilda makes jewelry. This is seen in, I think, the support with Raphael. Hilda loves jewelry. She loves her aesthetic. She loves looking nice and put together. So, Hilda hosts jewelry parties for all the girls in Garrick Mach. So they all go over, maybe they meet in a classroom, or if they can all fit in Hilda's dorm room. They're all in Hilda's dorm room. Marianne's curled up at Hilda's side as they sit on the bed and they're making jewelry, and all the girls in Girl Mock, they all just sit there, they all dish out tea or whatever. They're like, bitch, can you believe what's happening? And they're like, no way, Felix did what? Like, that I just believe that Hilda hosts those crazy ass parties, and it's just a good time for girls just being girls, doing girl things. I love it. And honestly, Marianne's crap at making jewelry. I can see her not having like the artistic hands to do it, if that makes any sense, or the artistic eye, but she still tries her best. Like, she puts her heart into it. I imagine Marianne staying up late one night working, trying to make a pretty ring for Hilda. She's like, I'm just trying my best. I'm trying to make it look cute. Of course, when it's done, you know, it looks a little sloppy. It looks a little too rough around the edges. But she gives it to Hilda, and Hilda's first response, you know, Hilda's not very good at, like, covering herself up, you know, her initial reaction. She's good at recovering, but when she first sees it, she's like, oh. But then her brain's like, well, Marianne puts so much love and hard work into this, and then she's like, I love it, Marianne. Thank you so much. Like, I love this. And so Hilda wears it day in, day out, because she loves just the hard effort that her girlfriend put into it. Like, I love that. That's so wholesome and adorable. And that's about it. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching. It seriously means the world to me. I really hope that you're enjoying this like new type of video. I'm enjoying it because I just like, y'all should see me, like little me sitting there reading fan fiction. Like, this is appealing to like the 12-year-old girl inside of me. So I love it. I love it. It's such a good time. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Hey, if you have ships that you want me to cover, suggest them in the comments because I will cover them. Like, as long as they're from Fire Emblem, like, y'all, I got you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name has been Obtels, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.